So I'm here editing my first ever GoPro fishing video film, whatever you want to call it. And this is going to be my intro. So don't stop watching yet, but just wanted to warn you of some things. I haven't quite figured out how to get the right camera angles on my GoPro chest mount. So yeah, some parts you're gonna see basically just the boat and not actually what I'm doing. I apologize for that. It does get better throughout the video though, so there is hope. And two, I need to get a microphone for my GoPro. Yeah, it's quiet. Sorry, it's really quiet. Two, every time I tap my GoPro, it makes a noise that's just loud. It's like an ice maker dropping ice cubes a mile and they're shattering. That's a terrible comparison. It's loud. Sorry, I apologize for it. My future videos, it's not gonna be the case. Get a microphone. So I hope you enjoy this. Lake Roosevelt trout. I was fishing for kokanee, but didn't figure it out yet. I did yesterday though, so don't worry. I figured it out. I'm going to be coming out with a video about that. But yeah, enjoy it, and we'll see where this goes. Thanks for watching. Bye. Just packing up here. It's about 4:30. Getting into the car, ready to go back up to my cousin's house up in Wilbur. Today was a pretty successful day. Other than kokanee, which I was trying for. But, ended with a limited trout, a very nice trout. I could have had as many limits of trout as I wanted today. A nice walleye, about 20 inches. Then like a 12-inch walleye. And then three or four. Yeah, I think 14-inch smallmouth. So, not bad for pretty light effort. Tomorrow, hopefully I'll have my GoPro, so I can actually show you a little bit of what I do, and not just be some dork on his phone the entire time. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow. Probably take you like 3 seconds, but I have like 12 hours till I'm going to be up again. So, bye. So, it's 4:30 in the morning right now. God forbid, I'm heading out to Roosevelt right now, and I'm way awake before everyone else, because nobody in their right mind is waking up at sunrise to go try and fish for kokanee. But I am wearing my mahi shirt today. I'm not going to catch a mahi, but it's the spirit of it. Never caught one before, so we're gonna try and catch some kokanee. One interesting thing, so I was walking to my car this morning. I had my Suburban and boat parked right outside my cousin's house. Walk up to it, and the driver's door was just open. Just open to the entire world. Thankfully, thank God, nothing happened. I did have a little, like Panda Express, like the little kick-out things if you get an extra side. That was a little torn up by some rodent or bird. I don't know, hopefully it's not still in here. Hopefully it's not still in here. But, nothing got stolen. There was nothing really, otherwise, nothing really messed with, thank God. So, alright. About 15 minutes to the boat launch. Then we're gonna get fishing. And I brought my GoPro, so I can actually, show you how I fish today. It's gonna be great. Alright.
boat ramp is just right over there, so not that far away, but wow, it's a beautiful morning. So, alright, I'm gonna get set up. Fishing. Alright. Where is it? You little stinker. Oh, there you are. Oh. Get the steering rod hooked up. Just got this puppy working. This little steering rod. It's the other day. When I was at home. It just connects on. You probably didn't see that. Oh, what? Where is that? Oh, there it is. Oh, scared me for a minute. Don't do that, motor. Oh, man. That is not what I wanted on my fingers. Frick. Alright. No. Sometimes you just gotta make do. What you got? Alright. Alright, this is where. That's lemon. Where's my lemon joy? Lemon scented joy. It's coming to the rescue. Ooh. This could have been a big curve. Get my fingers a little wet first. This could have been a much bigger curveball than I was prepared for. But, you know, I was prepared. Oh, man. Crud on my fingers. Maybe I'll use a towel. Rub it off. Ugh. You know, I probably have my GoPro tilted too low. Oh, I just saw this jump. That's a good sign. Teasing me already. Dear. Alright. Okay. Oh, there's something on the screen. Alright. Ah, there we go. Now it's coming off. Alright. Why am I not fishing yet? I'm taking so long. Ah. Alright, I'm going to show real quick how I'm rigging these suckers up before I get too excited. Alright, so I got my little hoochie spinner. One of them has a smile blade on it. There we go. And the other's got this Max lure Colorado blade. With this one's running a sling blade. This one's running the 4-inch Dodger. Maybe it's 5-inch. I don't even know. Anyways, so here's what I've been doing. So take your corn. Take your corn on the first hook, and I like hooking it through the head of the corn, so you have like that little chamber for like all the scent to be let out. So this is just white shoe peg corn that I cured with a little Pt.1 krill pink Pt.1 fire cure. It has been working fantastic for me. I was out here yesterday, and you know, honestly, I felt like I was catching far more fish than anybody else, which is always a good thing. So, and I like doing usually 2 bigger ones on the first hook, and then a little smaller one on the second hook. I think it just gives it that nice little presentation that, you know, I want from it. Okay, before I get too far, I need to turn and make sure that I get on the spot that I want to be going. So, just turn that. Alright. Beautiful sunrise. Alright. Turn the motor over. Goodness gracious. What is happening? So why? Alright, I'm gonna have to fix that. Not working how it's supposed to. Alright. Let's get Mr. Drag Bag out. Sorry, GoPro and viewers, you guys might get smashed right here. Maybe not, I'll try not to. There we go. Alright. So we're actually ready to fish now. Oh, finally. It's probably 5:30 now. Alright. I'm not turning that way. I just need to figure out my space before I can see or do anything else. Alright, see? Got the 2 rods out. We're fishing. Just going a little closer to shore because that's where I want to be. So, right about, as you can see, 220 feet right now. I want to be, yesterday, I got my most kokanee looking marks at about 270. Oh, it's the date today. It's June 13th, something like that. Thursday. Wow. Thursday. What a day to be alive, am I right? Alright. So, net ready for myself. You never know. You never know. Alright, I gotta get situated with all this junk. Alright. I'll turn a little bit. Man, got all this crap here today. So much more organized yesterday. I'm running one down. This downrigger is at 35. This one's at 40. Oh, that one's at 45. So, yeah, I'm running kind of deep this morning because I'm really trying to stay out of the trout. Yesterday, I'll pop up a picture like right here, but yesterday I couldn't stay away from the trout. I landed, well, I landed plenty, let's just say that, but 3 of them were wild here at Lake Roosevelt. You can't keep wild fish, so fish with an intact adipose fin. They just changed that, trying to protect the native red band that run in the Spokane River and rivers around here. They're really pretty fish. I caught one that was definitely native red band. It was really cool. But another really cool thing, why do I still have my shoes on? Sorry for that side note. I apologize in advance. Anyways, one cool thing about yesterday is I caught my first tagged fish. So, Spokane Tribal Fisheries, they put out a bunch of tagged fish, which I'm assuming mostly just Lake Roosevelt here. Yeah, they put out a bunch of tagged fish, so I'm assuming that it's going to be something along the lines of they're trying to take like population stuff, like seeing, since it was just kind of new that they did the rule change on wild fish, to see if there's enough hatchery fish and wild fish and just, you know, doing mark and recapture. So that's what I'm assuming, if I had to guess, if I was a betting man. But anyways, one side note is today it's supposed to get really windy at the end of the day, like 20 miles an hour. We're gonna see if it does. The nice thing about this lake is some parts will get windy, some parts won't. So, and if right here is windy, then I'll just go over there. And if over there is windy, I'll just stay right here. And we'll see. But all right, I'll let you know when I get a fish, if I get a fish. Let's see. Alright, so here on my sonar I can see that's my gear, 33 and 45. But man, I just keep marking these fish just at like 10, 15 foot level. You know, I want to be deeper because I hear that the kokanee are deeper, but it's like, okay, it's 5:45 in the morning. It could be that they're up right now. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna spice it up. Gonna raise this rod up to 20. And move it tight, tight, tight. And we're gonna see if that changes anything. Honestly, it probably will. Like, real quick. Oh, yeah, look at that. I already got it. Fish on. I mean, 20 seconds. Oh, yeah. Not a bad one. Maybe. Find out. Oh, nearly. Oh, he might have popped off. Oh, maybe not. Alright. I am having major issues. Oh, yeah, he's not bad. Might be a wild fish, though. Let's see. Pretty. Definitely a pretty fish. Oh, yeah, I see a fin on there. Yeah, this guy won't be a keeper, but he's a pretty fish. Oh, come on. Slide in. Slide in. Oh, he didn't like the net. Alright. Alright. There you go. First fish of the day. Nice, pretty rainbow trout. Healthy, native fish. See, it's got this little... Oh, actually, it's not native. It's a missed clip. I'm gonna let him go since it's really early. Wow, that's a pretty fish. Alright, we're just gonna let him go. Because we got a long day ahead of us. So, there you go, bud. Swim off. There we go. Alright. Well, that took about 20 seconds when I did my depth change for me to get a fish. So 20 seconds is an overstatement. So the problem is I want to get a kokanee. I guess, okay, I can still fish for kokanee even when I get my trout limit, since it's six fish a day for kokanee, 2 with the intact adipose, and for rainbows it's 5 with none with an intact adipose. Let's rig this sucker up real quick. Ouch! Hook! Don't do that! Alright. You know, it's something about this camera that makes me like extra, not nervous, but like that net job was terrible. I just stabbed myself in the finger with the hook. Like, what is going on, man? Am I really this dysfunctional all the time? I don't think so. I'd like to think I'm not. Alright. So, I'm gonna set this sucker back out. And it probably, if I set it to 20, it'll probably take me 2 seconds to catch a fish again. So, hopefully. That was a nice fish though, you know? Probably 16, 17 inches. Not quite 2 pounds. But, you know, a lot of people would call that a nice fish. Get 5 of those. It'd take you, what, half an hour to do that on some days? A day like today, it might take you half an hour. If you're out here this early. That's the thing, is if you get up early, you're set. If you don't, if you wait till, if you roll out of bed at 9 o'clock, roll in at 11, you know, it's going to take you a few hours to get your fish. You'll get them. It's just going to, if you have the right stuff, you'll get them. But, you know, it's all up to you. It's all up to how you want your fishing experience to be. At the end of the day, it's your experience. Make it what you want. Quick tip, I always set it all the way deep in the clip and I pop it off myself. Don't set it super light, because then you'll tighten up your rod, and and it'll just pop out of the clip, and you'll have a lot of missed hookups if it's out of the clip. So yeah, that's just my tip. I mean, it's not just my tip. A lot of people say that, but that is my tip for the day, I guess. So, fish at 30? Alright. Kind of a little far from shore there. So just real quick, I thought I would explain why I didn't keep that fish. So that fish, it had a clipped adipose, but it's what I call a misclip. So, oh, that might be a kokanee. Oh, stay on, buddy. Woohoo! This fish just came, jumped. Oh yeah, he's a jumper. Oh, he's a jumper. Oh, I wish I had this on film. Oh, dang it, he popped off. Oh, dang it. Alright. Last time I take the camera off my chest ever again. I just need to get more cameras. This thing is probably like, 17. It was bigger than the last one. Probably a 20-inch trout, native. Shooting out of the water left and right. Alright. This thing back on my chest so you guys know what's going on. Alright. That was cool. Without a doubt. That was cool. It's a cool hookup. You guys didn't see it, but that was a cool hookup. Alright. Let's get this thing back in here. Really should just put more slack in this so then I don't stab my finger again. Alright, you know, this time I'm going to try just 2 pieces of corn. Wait, I have so much corn. Why? I should use 3. May as well. More scent. More scent, more fish, right? Sometimes. Alright. I do get pink fingers though. See that? Pink fingers. That's one downside to using like cures and stuff. Well, who cares about pink fingers when you also got fish fingers, you know? That was a stupid thing to say. Anyways. Oh, that was cold! Holy cow, I just stepped on that metal thing. Ooh, it is freezing! Alright. I really need to get... This is actually a rod that we use for salmon fishing. So it's got like 30-pound line. It's got crazy memory on it. So it doesn't like letting my line out super fast. Where that one over there, I got an ambassador reel with like 16-pound mono on it. And it is, other than the fact that it doesn't have a line counter, it is absolutely perfect for this. Alright, you know, I'm going to try something new. I'm going to try dropping out to 50. You know, I don't feel like taking the extra 12 seconds to drop my line. Alright, let's see how long this takes. That rod over there has been silent, and I think it's because I haven't dropped so deep. So yeah, and then I reel this sucker so it's pretty tight. Then I can see the bite on my rod, and then I can pop the clip myself, reel in the slack, and I know my fish is there. Alright. You know it's going to be funny, Dad sees these videos, judge me and think I could be doing all these things better. But that's okay, you know. That's what fathers are for. Love my father. And my mother too, I don't want to leave them out. And my siblings. Oh crap, I gotta go through the list of all the people I love now, or else I feel left out. I love everyone. How about that? Alright. Well, this is boring unless you're here. So I'll let you, I'll leave the rod watching to me, and I'll leave the video watching to you. One last thing. Actually, I'm gonna talk about that fin situation. So, let's see if I catch another fish while I'm talking about it. So its fin was there, but it definitely had been clipped. Like, it was one that they clipped, but they only clipped the top of it. So legally, you do have to let that go if it still has even part of its fin, because something could have bit it off. Yada yada yada. It happens, especially salmon fishing. I hate when that happens, especially when you can't keep wild. Because then it's like they screw you over. Because like they clip only part of it. It's like, all right, dude, do your job. Just clip the whole thing. Except they go through a lot of fish. Thankful for all the volunteers that do that. But yeah, there we go. Got the fish situation out. All right, back to fish. All right, I have not marked anything down at this 45 level. I mean, this is still my first pass. Like, since I started fishing, this is still. So I've been fishing what? 15, 20 minutes? Yeah, I've been fishing officially 17 minutes. So, if I make one more run up and that rod doesn't go off at all, then I'm gonna reel it up to 35. I probably should. It's hard to say, because if I bring it up, then the fish are gonna be down, and if I keep it down, the fish are gonna be up, and that whole mess. It's a big mess. All right. Okay. Well, I'll leave that squandering bait up to myself. One thing I noticed yesterday is when I was coming upriver compared to downriver, I caught a lot less fish. And so I'll just speak as if you're not familiar with Lake Roosevelt at all. So Lake Roosevelt is in Washington State. It's the Columbia River, and Columbia River has, I think, 13 major dams on it. It might have just 13, but who knows? Somebody, Google knows. I don't know. But this is basically the biggest and the furthest away from the ocean dam that makes this 153 mile long lake. So it is a fisherman's playground, let me tell you. Because, in the wintertime you get the kokanee, and we're not talking like 10-inch kokanee, we're talking 25-inch potential world record size kokanee. And those are average, like a 22-inch size fish. Yeah, that's what you're looking for. That's what you, not even looking for, that's what you expect. So, that's wonderful. The smallmouth fishing is phenomenal. There's smallmouth, if you know where to look, there are smallmouth everywhere. And they're nice. There's a lot of fish that are in that, 11 to 14-inch range that are great fighting and even better for eating. And then, I caught 2 years ago, 2 years ago, I caught a smallmouth that I weighed it. It was 6 pounds. It was massive. Biggest smallmouth I've ever caught. So, this is an excellent walleye lake. Now, people compared to me go a lot more hardcore for walleye. I love walleye. Don't get me wrong. I think they're great eating fish. They are. But I think people try and fish too hard for them. Maybe I'm just lucky. Because whenever I'm fishing for smallmouth, if I'm fishing like on a rock shelf over there, I have spots where I would cast for smallmouth, and then I have spots I'd cast for walleye. So I got a spot we'll go to later that for this time of year, I hammer the walleye, because they're all trying to eat the juvenile bass that just spawn. But anyways, yeah, those are my 2 cents for the day. So, got a fish on my deep rod finally. Oh, it is, don't tell me it just popped off. Yep. It just popped off. Yeah, dang it. Well, it is a nice fish. I pulled my rod up to 40. Oh, don't tell me it broke. Okay, good. Yeah, I pulled this rod up to 40, and almost instantly I got bit. So I think I was running just a tad too deep. So gonna set this guy back up. Yeah, and I was also, you can't see it anymore, but I marked a fish at about 35, and then a fish at like probably 65. So those are what I'm looking for more. Because those are either going to be bigger fish, or kokanee, or both. So, now hopefully I don't get bit while I'm rigging this up. Because then I'd have to deal with that, and I'd have to reel in a fish, and you know, it's just such a hassle, you know, having to catch all these fish all the time. Ow! I just smacked myself. I was trying to pull up my sleeve, and I missed, and I just smacked it. Anyways. Maybe I'll figure out how to do like an instant replay and do an instant replay of that. One time. Ow! One time. Ow! Well, at least I think. Alright. Alright. Just check and make sure. It's cooking right. Oh yeah, cooking a little fast, but didn't seem to mind, so. Yeah, I really need to get another one of these reels because it is fantastic for this stuff. Oh man, yeah, I'm starting to get marks down at like 35, 40 feet now. So maybe I was just a little too deep, like I was out too far maybe. That would be my only thought. Glad I didn't get bit with another rod while I've been messing with this. And that fish that I just hooked actually pulled it out of the clip, and it was set all the way deep. So I went to pull it out of the clip, and I just pulled straight on the fish. So, hopefully that didn't attribute to me losing that, but if I'm being completely honest, it probably did. I probably made a hole bigger, or I don't even want to ponder the fact that it was a kokanee, because I don't think it should. I don't even know. I'm just hopeful, that's all. And say if it was a kokanee, they got such soft lips, I very easily could have torn part of that lip when I pulled on the thing. Since you want to pull that thing hard so you can get it out of the clip and fight your fish. So yeah, oh well, it happens. Stuff happens. You live and you learn, or you at least live. Hopefully you learn. Living is the first part, though. I do that. All right. You know, I have a strange feeling. I think that rod's gonna go off. I have a feeling. I may be right. I may be totally wrong. But I just have a feeling. So I'll watch for the next 10 seconds. I really thought it was gonna go off. Usually I'm not, like, okay, I'm usually wrong. But, you know, I had a really good feeling after. Oh well. Okay, literally 20 seconds after I said this rod is gonna go off, it starts bouncing. Oh, wait, I don't think he set. Dang it. Alright, that was my bad. My bad. I see, my bad. You know, you live and you learn. Oh man, but he took all my corn. Little bugger. You're at least gonna bite and not stay on. Don't take my corn. That's one way to get me angry. And you don't want to see me angry. Because then I don't let any fish go. Just kidding. I don't get angry. Most of the time. Just sometimes. And the fish steal my corn. Oh, interesting. I thought he was gonna stay on, but apparently not. You you know, I would change it up and just try putting one piece of corn on, but A, I have so much of it, and B, it's working, you know? Alright. There we go. Setting her back out.
Hey everyone, so that's the end of part 1 of this 2-part video. I decided to split it because it's my first video, so I made it pretty lengthy at the beginning. Sorry about that. But part 2 is going to have a lot more action and a lot more fishing, and it's definitely more interesting. So, be on the lookout for that. It's going to come out soon. Otherwise, thank you. Give it a like, share, subscribe, whatever. Thanks.